What was it? Not October. What's the month before October?
September.
September of 2019, the coin lease was signed.
Oh, that's right.
A few months before that, I was looking for spots. And I wanted to settle on something that was significant in where it was, its history, or what have you. So I actually was looking at Webster's in Altadena. You feel me? They have a big park lot. It's known in Pasadena, Altadena area. And although I am a Dena boy, I am more Paso than Alta. And so when boys that are more Alta than Paso, you know me? I'm the more Paso than Alta version. And so when the coin came up for rent, for lease, I jumped on it because it was right across the park where all my early fades were caught in. Where we played basketball at. Where and they used to always trip about me going to Washington Park, but I couldn't understand what Mom was talking about or what my brother was talking about. These guys were so nice around me. They were so friendly to me. So I never felt what they were talking about. And
hold on, man. That park is dangerous than the motherfucker, man. You gotta be right across the street from the danger.
I take lovely walks in the park. You know what I'm saying? To see the greatest things that it has to offer down
Right.
there. You know what I mean? But it also was M&M's, a soul food spot. And then a construction company took it over. And when I went in there, it was ugly. It had wood everywhere. Everything was ugly, woo. And for months prior to that, people were asking me what I was planning on. If you talked to me, depending on who you were, you got a different story. You know, I might have told you I was about to start a recording studio. Or we're going to start doing movies and film. You know, or if you talked to me, I might have told you we were going to open up an art gallery, you know, because all those things were running through my head. But actually, 4 years prior to that, I had plotted out the coin on paper. It was sketched out on paper down to the detail of each room. It was another purpose, an OnlyFans type purpose that was constructed in my head before OnlyFans.
It's an OnlyFans purpose.
Before it was ever invented, you know.
Okay.
I unfortunately did a lot of time in prison.
No.
Because I did.
No way.
And it was a significant amount. That it just reminded me today. Like, so a significant amount of time. You know, it was a significant amount. And I did that time when I was ahead of the curve. I was streaming adult content early ahead of the curve. Wasn't hurting anybody, harming anybody. I was streaming adult content and was very excited that I had the capabilities to multicast and stream in 2003 when streaming was incredibly hard to do in 2003. I'm sure if I was a man of deeper understanding of business and knowledge, my models would have been searched for from the legal pool of places that I could easily pull from. But I went from where my young teenage mind knew, so I went right out of the classroom, you feel me? And I found the greatest talent that I knew of that was with the business, and we filmed, and I tested the streaming, and it was great, and it went big, and it blew up, and it caught me time, and that's how we did that. But while I was in there ending my time, I wrote down another concept, and I thought about the success of what I was doing, minus the legalities of it, and came across this streaming shit, and I figured it was going to be a huge thing. So I mopped up this plan for this place, and it actually came to fruition because it went on paper first. And we thought about the rooms, we thought about the warehouse space, we thought about the galleries. In 2019, we had it jumping. Our first event was October of 2019. Bullfights came to fruition. To make bullfights go down, we emptied out 3 strip clubs. Every one of those girls got fired when they went back the next day from their strip club. Because it was a huge success and it tore up the internet and people was like, oh my God, what the hell was that? And we learned a few things from that encounter. The strippers are the cheapest billboard that you could ever pay for. Mike Jones knew this before anybody. Mike Jones who? Mike Jones what? Mike Jones blew up on the scene because he was doing that on the strip club circuit. So while my roots are still rooted in what they're rooted in, we take care of our people. We take care of the prisoners. We take care of those that would not make it at certain tables, you know. Jesus wasn't mad at the hoe. I'm not mad at the hoe.
And that's the t-shirt.
Hey, Mary was a hoe, right?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
She had her own book. They just didn't put it,
The Book of Mary.
It didn't make it inside there. But Mary had her own book.
The Book of Mary.
God damn it. So Mary was special.
Yes, sir.
Special enough to get a whole book in the Quran.
You heard me? So 2019 kicked off the coin and we learned a few things. But the coin wasn't open to everybody. The coin was a members only idea of collisions of an art gallery, of a studio space, and a podcasting place, and then COVID hit in 2020. 2020 COVID hit, everything was shut down. The world was, it was crazy. It was the worst of times and it was the best of times.
MACA Dickens.
And we came cannons to the east of the cannons to the left of the so 2020 hit and we still had it cracking. We got sugar free to the corn.
Facts.
Sugar free don't go nowhere.
Sugar free don't go nowhere.
Sugar free don't. He told me, he was like, Juice, look, even if you put this money in my hand, I might feel some type of way on that day. It might not show up. I said, Juice, you don't know what you mean to me. You don't even got to show up. I already met you, player. So, you know, you ain't got to come. He came down, rocked it out. It was dope. We opened up the coin to let everybody know we was in business. But in doing that, in the growth of all of these things and in the encounters of everybody, what we truly have learned so far that, because Yuck came on, my story goes longer. Goes longer, and intertwines with how we link up with each person here. Because in 2019, before all of that, me talking these visions through, R.I.P. my Uncle Ron, was hearing these visions, and he brought his right-hand man through, who solves all his problems, to come solve my goddamn problems. And he brought Lenny to my new acquired crib in Pasadena.
Shout out to Lenny. Big Lenny.
And for Uncle Ron, that was him seeing me as my little man self stepping up as I got my own crib and had my family developing and all those good things. Lenny came through and he mapped out what he heard me saying for my garage though. You know what I'm saying? And so when I finally showed him the space, he expanded. And the saying goes, MACA dreams it, Lenny builds it. 2020, around then, we getting serious, and I said I want an LED wall or something. I just told Lenny another idea. Lenny called the people, and talked to the people, and the people said, we don't sell to the public. Lenny said, no. You gonna sell to this man, because this is the next big shit. The coin is the new Netflix on the block. That's what this man said. And after him saying all the shit he said to them people, because that's what Lenny does, those motherfuckers sold us a screen. And Lenny stayed on their ass the whole time. That's what Lenny does. To the details. He's a very detail-oriented man. You feel me? If you mad at how come this ain't happening fast enough, because he's being down to the details, and there's a lot of details going on. You feel me?
Yeah, the work.
He calls the people and says, y'all said in this detail that you would have the shit done and delivered on this detail, which they didn't. And they had some other details they said, and they didn't. We ended up we paid a quarter, ended up getting $1 million. You feel me? Paid for a quarter, ended up getting $1 million. You know what I'm talking about? The screen is beyond what we can even catch up to do with the screen today. But all we gotta do now, since his other half came through, Lenny got other paths to him, and saw the shit and said it don't need to be right there, it needs to be over there. So we're gonna move the whole big ass wall from over here to over there. Because that's what you do, you listen to the builders. My job is to not listen and listen at the same time. That is the science of being MACA. So 2020, We got the screen. We got all these connections. Yuck come in the building. Yuck's been a proverbial heavy hitter. And we still ain't landed where we supposed to land the plane. And that just let you know we still flying, baby. We still flying. You know what I'm talking about? But through Yuck, we learned a lot of shit. That's what I was going to end it on, too. We got Organic. Mr. Organic popped up. We did Culture Shock. What we learned is that the podcasting, the shit ain't the shit. The ingredients and the things that happen upstairs in the mama room and the conversations that happen in between the shit is the shit. You feel me? And from that shit springs all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Laylaw, I get mad at Laylaw in 2020 and say I'm tired of the podcasting. We've had great people up here from Too Short, DOC, went to go Ice-T. We went to Ice-T Hotel. You feel me? And I said, you know what? I'm tired of us using contacts for the same thing they doing. That's what I do. It's my job to listen and not listen. I said, man, I'm tired of this shit. I ain't listening to this no more. Let's use your contacts for something serious, man. Call up Q so we could do this and that. He called him up. We went to the Big Three, talked to Q. Next thing you know, West Comedy Jam was going on. You feel me? Culture Shock was our biggest project up until that time. I think Culture Shock jumped out at like 80 bands or something like that. West Comedy Jam was $500,000 out of pocket. You feel me? And we did that. R.I.P. Laylaw didn't get to see West Comedy Jam crack because we lost Laylaw in January of that year. What was that? 2023. We lost Laylaw at the top of that. So then we had West Comedy Jam and everything was R.I.P. Laylaw, of course. The blow to the super gut, we lose GoMac right next year. So that's tough. But we keep on pushing on. We spawned F&F. We done man, I mean, y'all realize that from the coin, we started out as just to create or devise, and from that creation, we devised agency. The coin ain't just a media production spot, we're an agency, we do brand development, we do all type of shit, we get sponsorships. Brought in sponsorship with R.I.P. Jamil. Way back when, I had a whole speech connecting all departments. Steve's coming in, helping with graphics and all and sound, you feel me? Showtime coming on the place, carrying everything on his back as he traveled globally with the goddamn Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Every time he was brought to Oracle Arena or on a big platform, he's carrying the brand. It's understanding the mission. You know what I'm saying? It's understanding the mission. You know, Amber over there dealing with all my shit since high school though, but she owes me though, because I've been whooping ass for her for a long time. You feel me? Knuckles to chin.
Hey, Boogie.
Behind every great man is a woman rolling her eyes.
Even Cristo over there sitting next to her, you know, he has to pick up where the Go left off. That was Go's prodigy. That was what Go was grooming to do those things. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to step it up in this next phase, brother, and be the Go Mac. You know what I mean? Legacy. You know what I'm talking about? And you know what I'm saying?
Big Chris.
All of our new additions, everything that we're doing, you know, I can't even say enough to my man Steve over here, man. Steve, they always talked about Steve in a legendary capacity, you know what I'm saying? And I always knew the man was legendary, you understand me? I know who I'm dealing with, you feel me? I can't even petition the man, but see, I'm gonna hold it over his head. I petitioned this man in 2017. Came with an investment opportunity to him and his partners. But the same thing that's my plight as being MACA is that sometimes I don't hold that shit back and it's just too much. And sometimes when I hold back, you can see that I'm holding something back and you think it's too much. And so usually I have to send emissaries out because I'm just too goddamn much. I can fuck up the deal just being in the room because motherfuckers is trying to figure this shit out and can't pay attention to the deal. You feel me? So when I bring the deal to these brothers, I understood why they had to step away, because the shit sounded too good. And you bring a deal to me and it sounded too good, I'm gonna step the hell away. You know what I'm talking about? It just happened to be that these investments that I usually fuck with, they have to be too good for me to fuck with. You understand? And so my brothers passed on. The victory starts now. Investment offered, opportunity that I offered at the time. But it's okay because things come back around. It's all for a reason and plan. When this man decided to put his wings over me, shifting from my brothers and being fully cloaked over me, I could feel the protection. And let me tell you, man, he does not hide his protection. 2000, what was this? Dear Summer, goddamn.
Oh shit.
4. Installment 4.
Big Bear.
Big Bear edition.
Big Bear edition.
Yes.
That's the only one I missed. I didn't hit the Big Bear one, and I'm hella mad. I heard that was the one.
Hey, he finna tell you about
All of
him.
them is the
He about to
ones,
tell you about
period.
him. And that was right.
Bruh, Big Bear edition. I'm gonna hurry up and wrap this up. Big Bear edition. Yeah, I'm gonna end it on this one. Big Bear edition. I try to be legal and legitimate as possible. Every single time I try to be legitimate, y'all prove to me I should not. You prove that I should not operate in such capacity. Goddamn fire insurance. I tell the insurance people, they the insurance adjusters. I tell them, I say, bro, we need to blow a torch on this gate. He talking about cleaning everything up first. I said, no, that ain't how it works. That ain't how it works. Oh, I've been doing this 50 years. We ain't getting no insurance money. Listen. So back to Big Bear 4 edition. Trying to be legit, because wife tell him, do it right. Just go file for the permits. Woo, whoops, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I said, we file for the permits, they gonna know we coming.
Yeah.
She said, just do it right. We own the shit. What can they say? You right. We own this shit. You know. You right. But I got, I got that felon thing. I seen how the police do. You feel me? I seen how they bend when they don't like you. You feel me? So we go up there and I do all the permits secretly. I said, okay, wife, I'm gonna do it, but I do it secretly. Everything was good. The moment they realized that Big Bear, Dear Summer was coming up there, all permits canceled. I ended up getting a notice on my door that said, boy, if you show up, we will arrest you, throw you under the prison. Keep going forward. I keep going forward. Now this man, I've seen him in action before. One man with one voice, keeping all gangsters at bay at the door. I've seen him. But when I saw the whole San Bernardino County Police Force line up in caravans and then come on boats on the water.
What the fuck?
I was pretty much, I knew it was over with. And I was rolling up my shit, preparing to go to the hole. You feel me? But I saw that man with his fingers wagging, because I was far, far away. I saw that man wag his fingers, do some shit, and then people stood back. And they stood at bay. And I said, man, this is a bad cook, man. I did not go to jail. Big Bear 4 went down. And the moral of the story, Steve is a bad motherfucker.
That's a bad man. Salute to Steve, man. Salute to the court.